Bienvenido a Catemaco Veracruz in Mexico. This is my view at the restaurant I'm having breakfast. Just off the square in southern Veracruz in what's called the Los Tuxtlas area. This is a World Biosphere area. It's tropical rainforest. And this is the biggest town, or one of the bigger towns, Catemaco. In fact, right next to it is this huge lake. It's about the third largest lake in all of Mexico, called Lake Catemaco. And it's about 32 miles of shoreline. Still, this is rural Mexico. In fact, it's incredible, but on this big lake, there isn't a road that goes all the way around the lake yet. And so there's a part where it just stops, and then there's just pathways through the jungle. So this is a really nice place. I know this place well. I lived here. I had an apartment here for quite some time, and it's always nice to come back and visit my friends here. I'm going to have breakfast, and then I'll show you around Catemaco, and then I got to go because I got to catch a bus back to the city of Veracruz, which is about 3.5, 4 hours north of here by bus. All right, breakfast first. Okay, this is a quick tour of the town of Catemaco in southern Veracruz. Here's the church. And this is the main square. In the background there, that tower, that's the municipal building. Then there's some other stores over here. And if you were to go down that street, you see straight ahead, that goes down to the huge lake that's here, Lake Catemaco. For a rural town, this is a pretty fancy new restaurant here. This used to be a food store. First time I've seen it. I don't know if I like it here. It's just a little bit out of place. Every town has lots and lots of shoe stores, and this one's no different. Mexicans really like their shoes. This is a hotel that I stayed at last night. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. It's cheap. It's like 22 bucks for a single person, one bed. There are a lot of different hotels like this that are pretty inexpensive. There's one main hotel called Hotel La Finca, which is nice. Here's the inside. Dia de los Muertos just finished, so they still have their decorations up. All right, now I gotta go to the bus station, make sure I can get a ticket. And this is my friend Pepe right here. This is Pepe. That's my friend Pepe. I have a lot of friends here since I lived here. And he is what's called the lanchero. In other words, he owns his own boat here, and he takes people on lake tours. He's a good guy, does not speak English, but just about everybody here doesn't speak English. It's all Spanish. Okay, now I got to continue on to the bus station. It's just like a block ahead here. This is the back entrance to the bus station. You can come in from the back street. Oh no, there's a line. Okay, well, instead of waiting in line, let me show you the lake. Here's the Malecón. This is the road that goes along the lakefront. And this is Lake Catemaco. It's beautiful. Tropical. Gracias. And peaceful. Many people, after they've been here, the word they use to describe this place is tranquilo, tranquil. A lot of birds here. As I said, this is a World Biosphere area. There's over 500 different species of birds that live here. And this is only part of the lake. From where I'm standing, you can't see the whole thing. There's several islands in the lake, and some of them have monkeys on it. And those guys out there, those are fishermen with nets. They're catching tilapia, which was introduced to this lake some years ago. They called it mojares here. All right, I better go get in line. Back to the bus station. ADO, ADO, stands for Autobuses de Oriente, the buses that go east. They pretty much operate from Mexico City east all the way to Cancun. And ADO is a first class bus. Well, they have first class and then they have first class, so kind of like extra first class too. But I'm going to take a first class because they don't have the extra first classes that go from Catemaco to the port of Veracruz. Okay, let me get in line. Hey, look at that. This is new. You can plug in and you can get internet while you're waiting here at the station. Now I'm getting nervous. It's 15 minutes to the bus. I'm still waiting in line and I don't know if they have spaces available, and I still have to go back to the hotel. It's about 2 blocks or so, get my stuff, check out, pay, and then get back here. 15 minutes. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay, there's spaces on the bus, so I didn't buy a ticket. I am going to go back and get my stuff and then zoom back here, and then I'll get the ticket, because if I don't make it, then I'm stuck with the ticket, and you can only refund it, I think, an hour in advance, and I got 15 minutes, maybe 13 now. So here we go. It's supposed to be laid back in Mexico, but sometimes I think I just cut it too close. All right, I'm going to turn this off and get to walking. 6 minutes to the bus leaves, got my luggage, and I'm heading back to the station. I'm sweating, but I made it. So we're off to Veracruz, the city. It was a nice ride back on the bus to the city of Veracruz, and it's a noisy city. Look at all the buses. I'm going to catch one of those in just a moment, head back to my apartment. Hope you enjoyed that little quick tour of Catemaco. You know, when you go down there, you can go on a boat ride there. There's an ecological jungle reserve that's there. We can take you over across the lake on the other side to the jungle hike, all sorts of things that you can do. You're also not that far from the Gulf of Mexico down there, and it's a nice ride through the jungle. To get there, when you're in that area along the beach, along the Gulf, it's really rural. There's really no internet, no cell phone service. So if you really want to get away and do a Robinson Crusoe type thing, that's kind of the place to go, which is fun. Some people are going to hate it. Oh, no, I need internet, I need a nice hotel. And others of you are going to say, well, that's the place I want to go. I want to get away from civilization, like this city, for a while, and just kind of enjoy the tropics without all the crowds, without all the distractions of internet and cell phone. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Have yourself a great week. Hasta luego. Bye-bye.